Welcome back to the Just Livin podcast. We're here with Nolan Morse.
Hey,
What's up, Nolan?
you guys kind of did come kidnap me at my football game and
We did, yes.
tied me up and pulled me out
Technically,
here.
it wasn't your football game.
Yeah, but it was
technically.
like technically my team, and I
Okay.
was still like technically trying to support them
They,
because that's the future of the program.
That is true. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I was excited for this when you guys texted me. I was at the doctor's appointment, and it's like I'm gonna get a little bit of warm up in. So it's like, I'm a big conspiracy guy, and it's this dude looks like he hasn't been out of his mom's basement in 25 years. He's like super pale, like greasy,
So
with black hair.
He probably knows some shit too.
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
No. He was like, he said something like, "Oh boy," or something like that. And I was slobbering a lot, so I think I spit on him a little. So I don't think he cared that much.
I could see that. You seem kind of like a slobbery guy.
That's not very nice.
No, I'm just observing. Sorry, dude.
Okay.
Who's an accent?
Anyways, so I was talking to him about it, and he said something about that he was like getting real close to me. He's like, the psychology of all that. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, a lot of people can't keep that secret. And I was like, okay, but he's like, I can keep secrets. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this little goblin whispering in my ear about? He was like, can you keep secrets? I was like,
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. At this point, I'm laying down.
Did he just go straight for your dick?
Okay,
Beeline?
He Narcaned you.
it was.
Yeah, he fucking drugged you. Do you remember really what happened after that moment?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Don't.
Sorry.
I got I'll be honest, I was a little chubbed. Just a little, though. And he took that as a full
Like
bitty,
an invitation.
Yes.
Yeah.
He diddied me.
Good.
No.
No, everyone needs to experience that once, I think.
I don't know, dude.
No, I'm kidding.
I can't tell if I liked it or hated it.
I mean, if you're talking about it, you
Yeah.
probably liked it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're probably gay.
Which is fun. Gay people are pretty dope.
Some of them.
It's
Yeah,
true.
some of
True. I like you when you find that rare dope gay guy.
Mr. Swan?
It's
Yeah.
you should be the media manager for us.
Dude, I'd do that. I'd run your guys' Instagram. That's
Yeah,
how
you
you're gonna
can.
get big. If you guys want me to, I'll make you guys some Instagram reels.
That'd be
something
pretty
like that.
dope. I hate
That would
doing
be
it,
pretty
dude.
cool.
They'd be so fucking unfun. They'd be like 2010 Adult Swim Instagram reel edits. They'd be so bad.
Dude, you do you, dude. Any positive, putting something out there is positive, I
I'll
guess.
make something.
Dude, today, I was in class, or not in class. I went to work. I work at Parkland, and I went to the welding lab. And two of the students that we were in class with last year for the welding, were like, "Yeah, we watched the podcast. It's awesome." And I was like, "That's so fucking cool." So shout out to Ray and Carter.
Ray and Carter.
Ray and Carter. They
Ray
watched
Carter.
the pod.
Shout out Ray Cotta.
Shout out Ray Carter. But anyway, Nolan had some topics that he wanted to get
Okay,
into.
yeah, we were walking on the stairs talking about this. Actually, I scientifically found out the reason for green out, to a pinpoint.
The mic, Nolan.
To a pinpoint.
Look at where your logo is. There you go.
To a pinpoint.
To a pinpoint. Okay, tell us, please.
Okay, so I had this idea once on a lovely stream out in nature. I was in the Malaysias, and they do naked lake resorts there where you kind of just get to be one with the water almost. Okay, so I was there, and the idea came to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe it's all got to do with the brain. Okay, hear me out here. So when your mind goes on these substances,
Correct.
I describe it almost like an onion being unlayered.
That's pretty
it's
good.
just
Yeah,
your brain's more free.
Yeah.
Okay, so then when it gets this newfound freedom, it uses it all for thought. All those layers just release thought out in your head. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I thought of that, and I was like, I'm gonna study this, and I'm gonna get scientific proof to how this correlates to green out. So I went to Russia. I went to Siberia, the coldest part of Russia. And I found this homeless man there. And I was like, you know what? This jolly old soul probably worked in the mines, broke his back for the old man, and got nothing out of it. I'm gonna give him some cocaine. I'm gonna sprucing up his upper lip. And no, I'm serious. This happened.
This happened? How long ago is this? Dude.
A couple years. Please, stop interrupting.
Go on, dude. Sorry. It's just...
May I continue?
Yeah.
You go, please.
Okay, so I spruce up his upper lip. And he was close. I thought I was going to have to find another homeless man because, god dang it, he was close to just dying on me. And his name was... Please! What is funny about a man dying?
You're a fucking goober.
Please! Let me finish! Let me finish my
too
studies.
good. Holy hell.
Fuck you. God.
You were right. Nolan was like, yeah, this is going to be a podcast to remember.
Shut the fuck up and let me finish! Okay, so... his name was Ivan Schmugga Stalin. No,
Schmuggadong?
No,
Schmuggadong.
no, you know how Stalingard? It was just a guard part, so it was Shmala Guard. His name was Ivan Shmala Guard.
What?
That's not even funny, dude.
No, it's funny the way he had to think. He processed his name. He ran it through a generator. Dude.
Okay, so he's there having a little cocaine heart attack on me. And I'm like, Ivan, you gotta pull through, buddy. And he's saying his mind feels like, what was it? It was, what are male racehorses called?
What?
I don't
What
know.
are male
Stallion?
Stallion.
Yeah.
He said,
I thought he said resources.
no, race. He said his exact words were, my brain feels like the 4 vodka pegged, what was it called? Stallion?
Stallion.
Stallion.
Yeah.
And I was like, God dang it, what is the 4 vodka peg legged stallion? And I do a little bit of digging, and it turns out it was a racehorse. I say, oh, interesting. Ivan Schmalagard is saying his mind feels like a racehorse while having a heart attack off cocaine. I instantly dropped him to the floor and raced to the racetrack. And lo and behold, it was a racehorse. Like, it was a real racehorse.
So,
Then what was the name?
how?
Stallion.
It was the 4 vodka peg leg stallion.
Yeah.
The name wasn't lying. God be it, that stallion had its leg cut about to right here and replaced with vodka. And I was thinking it was just some Russian thing, honestly.
What?
I couldn't believe it either. So, the horse races, and I'm thinking, well, this is about to be a mystery to nature because this horse is going to win first place. I feel it, you know? I think it had something to do with the old man and the way his brain was functioning. So, the horse is lined up. They're all ready to go. The man raises his pistol and shoots.
So, I just want to...
Wait. And you know who got first place that day?
Tell me, please, inform me.
Take a guess.
What's it called? The Whiskey Stallion?
The four peg leg vodka stallion.
Whiskey Stallion.
No, it's vodka.
Oh, vodka.
Hell no, they broke right at the start. It was some horse.
No shot. You built that thing up?
Was that good?
You built that joke up for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would work in like a comedy show, but it worked here, I think.
Was that good?
I think it worked here.
That's pretty good, dude.
If people can sit through 10 minutes of that and then they get to the
Well, I
punchline.
thought it was like at least a little bit of compelling storytelling, right?
Yeah,
That was
but
pretty good, yeah.
it was good.
If you have
you had me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You landed?
You had my attention.
You knew the name. I had you.
But I'm still
Yeah, you were out in fucking space, dude.
You knew.
I knew.
Yeah.
I was listening.
Okay,
I
so back to
remember
what I was saying.
what the name was.
Back to your dentist.
I don't know. Four peg
yeah,
leg.
Yeah, see, Landon. So
Dude, I
Landon's never
cannot.
gonna forget that name.
Tell me.
4 peg-legged vodka stallion.
I didn't even remember.
What?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just curious why you started that off with the.
I don't know. Because that's like an attention grabber.
I guess yeah.
I did actually find out how.
How?
So back to what I was saying about onions. So I described it as like, your brain's more free because there's layers of the onion out, right? Like layers of the
Yeah.
And so
I get what you're
More
saying.
surface area for thought.
No.
Yeah, or maybe like stronger. Like
Yeah.
the more layers you take from an onion, like more potent it gets with the smell. It's like more Was that a sudden movement?
No, it's fine.
More potent.
Potent.
Okay, and as it does that, it puts all that potency into thought.
Yeah.
So your thoughts are just going crazy. Like there's so much more brain power allocated just to thought.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, the brain is trying to control the whole nervous system. It's still got to do all your body movements, every single one. So what I think happens it's like a machine being overworked, or like a computer having too many programs open and it short circuits. The brain got all these brand new programs all into thought. It's putting so much effort in that, but at the same time, it's still got to move the body, and it can't do that. That's just a computer opening too many programs. So what happens? They just short circuits, and it's like, I can't do any of this. You got to black out.
So how do you mitigate that?
You go in a lazy river. I'm serious.
Where?
Anywhere.
Okay.
You just go to
You
a
just let
lazy
your body
river.
hang.
Just get the
Because
closest lazy.
Yes, you just let water.
You don't make your body move.
Yes.
So what if-
all your things just go to thought.
Oh, okay. So
Wow.
you're
The
like,
walk back is
you're-
terrible though.
you're weightless.
Yes, and just everything. Your brain doesn't have to worry about moving your body at all, so it doesn't have to work itself. All that power was used moving your body goes even deeper into thought. So you completely
But
unpeel the onion. to its
So,
core.
did all philosophers just float down the river and let their body
They might have,
hang?
because they
Yeah,
fucking
but-
love their rivers.
That might have been.
They did like their rivers.
But I think I don't know if that would work.
No, it does.
Why?
I
promise
think it
you.
would
No, I promise.
help, but I think
No, I promise you.
But the
Okay,
way
it
you
works.
explained it,
Uh-huh.
I have a problem with.
Quarrel me.
Okay, so you're saying that releasing all the body's tension or all the thought from your brain on your body
Mm-hmm.
helps you focus and kind of let go.
Mm-hmm.
But also, then where's all that going back up here? So are you saying that when you get that thought back, you can override or reboot kind of the green out?
No, he's just saying like
It just
you
works in
won't,
the- it's
you
in
won't
the
green
time.
out because you're not
Yeah.
using
As
your
soon
brain
as
to-
soon
So
as
then it
no,
just
no, no.
goes. It
Yeah,
kinda,
as soon as you
it's
start
like
trying to
it's like
walk.
it's like mist, and then it kind of clears.
Yeah, as soon as you start walking or having to move the body again, it's like a car with no oil, and you gotta
like
lock
your car.
Oh, okay.
In. Maybe.
No.
Fuck Tula. Oh man, I hate that girl. I hate Huck Tula so much.
Okay, but when we started all this, how this all I'd like to say erupted. It's a good word for what just happened. You erupted. But what I was saying was that you had a topic that you want to get into. The topic was conspiracy theories.
Oh really?
That's
How
what
long
I
have
was-
we been talking?
We're at 15. But that's what I thought you were going to go into.
No, I went in my. Was that a good story?
No, it
Was that a
was
good
great.
segment?
But
That's
I was
a good
just curious
segment.
because you wanted to talk about conspiracy theories. So I want
Yeah, I
to bring
wanted
us
to talk
bring
about
us
that
back
first,
to conspiracy theories. So what do you got in the chamber?
What I got, dude? I might have some bombshell news about 9/11. I think I got bombshell news about a greater picture of life.
Okay.
Okay, but we can start with the small stuff.
Somebody told me what happened to the Twin Towers.
Yeah,
Ethan Carroll.
Ethan Carroll told us what happened to the Twin
Ethan
Towers.
Start there. Okay,
Ethan Carroll and
story time, guys.
fourth
So-
grade? Wait,
story time.
fourth grade or fifth grade or something?
I don't know, something,
It
dude.
was
back.
Ethan Carroll at a young age telling a bunch of kids his age that 9/11 was an inside job and it was torpedoes that went through the buildings.
That came from a submarine.
Yes.
Okay, he's a little off there. He's a little liar.
So that's our background. Let's
His,
just
Okay.
his
start
That's all
there.
you
dad,
guys know. Okay,
his
so let
dad
me-
also had a love potion in the garage, and I wanted it really bad.
And he had a talking robot.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Nolan, your turn.
Okay, so let me take you guys back to the day before 9/11. Actually, let me take you boys back to September 10th, 2001.
Okay, we're back.
We're back there. You are the press. I can't remember what he was exactly. His name was Donald Rumsfeld. He was the treasurer for the United States.
Got it.
Okay, so he says he's got a major announcement to make. Big. Country changing.
Yeah.
And he's announcing it on September 10th, 2001.
You keep going.
Well, you got one.
I gotta get a hat. I just feel like.
Let's wait for Landon's hat. I want him to be immersed.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
He's got to put his hat on first.
Landon.
Ah, you're Zach.
It's all right.
That's my bad, boys.
This shit happens.
Okay, so you are the press, and Donald Rumsfeld, powerful man, comes out and says this. So you're you're all frantic, right? You guys are like fire ants, skirming around everywhere, causing chaos.
Right.
So he comes out and he says to the United States government, or to the United States people, that the U.S. government cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions. They can't track it.
Right.
They have no idea where it is. No idea.
Poof.
Can't make
Gone.
guess. Yeah, exactly. Disappeared. And people are fucking furious. All the fire ants are mad. And when all the fire ants are mad, you can't control them anymore. So everyone is so angry, okay?
Okay.
Because where's this $2.3 trillion coming from? It's the taxpayers' money. So in their head, they just basically threw away $2.3 trillion. And that's a lot of money. So they are extremely pissed off. Like, this is one of the biggest national scandals, okay, at the time. But what happens the next day?
9/11.
9/11.
Oh man.
9/11 happens the next day. None of the fire ants are frantic. None of them are mad anymore. They're all under one umbrella now, helping. They're focused on each other. They're not focused.
They're focused on rebuilding.
Yes.
Yes.
They actually are focused on the government now, but it's in a good light. They did a full 180 like in a snap. Okay, so, and they did it in a really shitty way, but that was their motive. It's really important to put a motive on this. So put yourself in the government's position. Everyone is pissed off at you, and you knew they were gonna be. So you're planning this out for a while, okay? Everyone is going to be furious. Mostly the poor
As they
people.
should be.
Mostly the poor people, because they value the money the most. Okay? Let's look at history for a second, please.
Let's look.
What happens in countries when all the poor people get mad at the government?
Civil War.
Nazis.
No, fucking rebellion. They just overthrow.
That's the Civil War.
No,
Yes,
that's fucking.
that
that's
was the
France.
fucking. That
That's
was the
France.
Civil War.
No.
'cause Civil War wasn't about class. It was about slavery.
Yeah.
Okay?
No.
The throw over mostly because
You're
class.
thinking about the First War.
Revolution.
Yes, the Revolution.
Uprisings, like what
Yes.
French did.
That's
like what we
yeah.
did.
Yeah. Okay, I got.
That's what that's what happens.
That's what we did.
Yes, because
And-
all the colonialists are extremely mad at the crown.
So
and
you-
when they're all mad at the
That's what I
crown,
did.
they
Yes.
rebel.
You-
All the dirty, poor French people are pissed off at Anne Burnett because she's wearing a fucking boat in her hair. Dude, these people don't even have food.
Who the fuck is that?
They don't. It was the medieval French. Okay, they overthrew their monarchs, King Louis something.
Sorry.
Okay,
A boat?
They don't even have food. They don't have a single kernel. Okay, they are having to watch their children starve away in their arms, and they can't do anything about it. Okay, and then they see their queen walk around, and her fucking hair's a boat. That's fucking
So
crazy.
they go, fuck this.
They go
We're
fucking
taking this place
berserk.
back.
Yeah. So that's okay. That's what happens when all the fire ants are in a frantic and they're mad at you. So the government's thinking all the fire ants are gonna be mad. They're gonna be furious, and they're all gonna be furious at us.
Yeah.
So we need something to distract them instantly, or they're gonna destroy our whole anthill. That's what they're thinking. So that was their motive. It was for them. It was either 9/11 or don't be in
war.
power anymore.
Yeah.
It was either 9/11 or it's either uprising. Does this sound crazy?
That
Does
sounds
Landon, does this
reasonable.
sound crazy?
No, that makes sense.
That's reasonable.
Okay, so
But how could they plan in one day?
no. They
no.
knew.
Yeah.
Oh.
They knew that the money was gonna go.
Yeah,
Okay.
they knew that because they knew where they sent it.
Take your mic down.
You guys guess? Well, this is gonna get me ahead, but you know where they
Someone's
sent
gonna
it?
complain about you covering your mouth with the mic when you. So
Was
you
I
can't
holding
see.
it this high?
Well, look at the camera angle.
Wait, are we supposed to be looking at the camera? I've been looking at you guys. The whole
No,
time.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That's why I didn't think it mattered if I covered my face or not.
Okay, but
Well, I don't know. Someone commented. Or no,
Zach, you
actually,
care about this shit so much. That's so impressive. Like actually,
dude, I love it.
I can tell. I can tell.
I want to do this for a long time.
that would be so bad. You want to be Joe Rogan?
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
can I be Jamie?
Before Joe Rogan was Joe Rogan.
Can I be
wanted to
Jamie?
Joe
Can
Rogan.
you be like,
You can be Jamie.
no, look up a picture of this bear fucking another bear.
Yeah, but
And I'll be like, yes, master.
yeah, that's
Anything
right.
for you, Mr.
I
Rogan.
saw what Sean. What's his name? What's the UFC fighter?
Silvergate.
No.
Chungus.
You're just
Chungus?
throwing out fucking names.
Oh shit! It's that Irish guy,
No. He's the American dude. Maybe his name isn't Sean. Why can't I think of his
Sean
name?
Strickland.
Yes.
Oh, he's
okay.
a badass.
He
That
said
sounds more
something.
fucking made up than what I said.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Sean Strickland.
So he said that he thought when he went and did the podcast that Jamie was being forced to do it, and he was talking bad to Jamie and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
And
Zach
then
got us
after
the
he said that, I
alternate
couldn't. I every time I listen to a show, I'm like, dude, he's being a dick to
Dude,
Jamie.
He's got like a thing under his desk, like a tase button, and every time you can see it. Every time Jamie like speaks out of line, he like, and you fucking. I've seen it. I've studied this, and he no. He
He
just
zaps him.
points at it. He's not completely evil. He's like, Jamie, the button's there, right? And he's like,
not
sorry,
doing it.
sorry.
He
sorry.
wait, yeah. Well, if he did it while he was talking, they'd know. So he waits until he's done talking.
Well,
Then
you
he'll
ever
get him.
hear like sometimes I'll be listening, I'll just hear like a out in the back.
I haven't been paying that much attention, I guess.
Well, I made that up.
Okay. Which part? Not the.
All of it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I made that up.
Jesus, man. I guess I should have expected this. I don't know.
That
if
is too funny.
You
man.
saw us one of the episodes talking to Will. Part 1 and part 2, I don't remember, but he said you should get Nolan on. I said, yeah, it'd work, but we'd have to like lock him or we'd have to put like a ceramic or like a glass wall between us. Because you're such
Am I gonna bite you guys?
Dude,
thought.
you're close.
I haven't thought about it until now. I mean, like now that you mention it, I was a bit.
We need to
peckish.
install the fucking glass.
I don't see a glass.
True. Fuck, we
That's
didn't get it
crazy
done.
that you
We
said
didn't
that.
get it done. What's this?
That's a C10 that Donnie sent me.
He does that shit. Dad is so funny. He'll just send you
It's a
random
pretty
shit.
sick truck.
Yeah, it's a cool truck.
When we're talking about 9/11,
We were. What do you? That I like what
So,
you.
have I been convincing so far?
Yeah,
yeah.
you've got me
I mean,
fully
that's-
convinced.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome,
dude.
awesome.
I'm
You're
no
good.
longer on the torpedo train.
No.
Oh, guys, come on.
No
Are we
more
retarded? Come on.
No more torpedo.
That's how like Ethan Carroll did it in his bathtub. Like he was like a little fourth grader, like playing in his bathtub with his toys, and he was like
Oh,
picturing how
okay.
he'd do 9/11.
Yeah.
So I know the real story.
He was like, what would I do if I was the government?
I'd put torpedoes in the water and I'd just shoot from the bay.
That's exactly how he sounded, verbatim.
Dude, I love Ethan Carroll. Sounds like I'm just
I know.
blaming him.
I know.
We gotta stop.
He won't listen. He won't listen this far, so it'll
Just
be
send him
funny.
just send him like this part.
Just this
Yeah,
clip.
I'll clip it.
Yeah.
I'll clip it and send it to him.
Fuck, what was I saying?
Oh, me and Landon one time theorized a movie about him. It's
Ethan?
called I made the name Rosemary for him because I always like kind of looked like a kid named Rosemary.
Why Rosemary?
He just
What?
You know,
Where's
like-
that come from?
So like he brightens
sounds
the room.
sounds
almost.
like a
when
reference to something, Nolan.
When you see Rosemary, you're like, Cool.
Is
Like
it
Rosemary.
it reminds-
You get, like,
no,
little,
it
you get, like,
reminds-
a little morale boost.
You're
Reminds
talking about
me-
Mary.
it
You're talking
reminds-
about Mary Bell, aren't you?
No, I'm talking about
You're
Rosemary
talking
the
about Mary
fucking
Bell.
plant.
It reminds me of a sled.
A fucking sled? What are you talking
Only
about?
real ones will know. If you watched a really, 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 really old movie, I don't remember what it's called, but the
Dude, get the fuck out
the
of here.
end of the
No,
movie,
get the
Christmas
fuck
Vacation?
out.
the end of the no, it's a fucking black and white.
Oh,
It was like
geez.
This
the
guy's like,
first-
yeah, I know old movie shit, and I'm just gonna flex
Yeah.
this real
Yeah, I'm
fast.
flexing real quick, but in the it has this really depressing build up, and then at the end it's all he died. The main character dies, and he says Rosemary, and then it cuts to a fucking sled he had at childhood, and that's the end of the
Okay,
fucking
that's
movie.
fair. I thought of two movie ideas.
That's pretty
before.
fucking wild, actually.
They
I
built
thought-
up this whole plot just to go. It was about a sled.
I thought-
Everything that guy did was
I had
about
a
a sled.
similar thing.
I'm
That's
sorry.
awesome. That's actually fucking cool. That you just remember that, just like bloop, that reminds me of a sled. Okay, so this was the first movie idea I ever had. So it's this like real, drawn out,
Dude,
dramatic love story. Okay,
make it quick.
What is your problem, dog?
That's what you should title it.
No, hold on. I'd name it like "Train to My Heart" or something like that. It'll make sense later, but that's a perfect title. But so it's this really like.
Just compliment yourself.
I'm sorry, I just came up with this spot and I thought it was good because the ending. Okay. So it's this like really dramatic, really really heartfelt love story, like the most sappy, amazing, heart like wrenching love story you could ever think of. It's like basically a Romeo and Juliet story. Okay, it's I haven't made out the details, but it's just insert the best love story you could ever imagine. Okay, and that's the most dramatic one. It's a woman trapper face, so all the girls are gonna be like crying, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a funny prank. So, and then at the end, they finally get to like have their true love, right? Like they finally meet up and they get their happy ever after, and then she just gets ran over by a train. Like all that build up, like the best love story you can imagine. She just gets killed by a train right after.
Like there's nothing leads up to it, just cuts to her again.
It's just a shot of her.
like
What
they
the
do
fuck?
like they get to meet up and they have like their first kiss or something like that, and then like pans out and everyone's gonna be cheering because I think it's gonna like the credits and it just pans out and she like falls backwards. And just gets-
What the fuck?
that would
crazy.
be, and that's why it's called A Train to My
I buy
Heart.
tickets.
A
Oh,
Train
dude,
by
that's a
Heart.
fucking
That's
good.
why I was like, yeah, that's a perfect title.
That's
There's
a good
gonna be
title.
nothing about trains before that.
I just love that you complimented yourself on the
I
title.
thought it was a
by
good
heart,
title.
dude.
I thought it was a good title.
Fucking awesome.
Dude, you're such a fucking goof. You should make that a short film. Just like
No,
something
make it
that's
a long. It's gotta be a long film.
you want people to just be fucking.
So I want
Just
them
like
to be
they're
so
tied in.
emotionally
Dude, yeah.
invested to this.
They just get railed
Literally,
by it.
that the train crushes their heart. A train to my heart.
Dude, did we just come up with the best movie idea ever? You did. We're just here.
Yeah, we're
We're
along
just-
for the
You guys gave me
ride.
the platform.
Dude,
Dude,
you-
some
you know-
Hollywood executive's gonna.
He's
see
gonna
that,
pick this up,
Is gonna be like, fuck yeah.
and they're gonna steal it and make
Yes.
it.
Oh,
I know, yeah. That's the sucky part.
that's fucking Hollywood for you.
Hollywood for you guys. I hope I'm in frame. I don't fucking know.
Me either.
Oh fuck, that thing's really far over, dude.
Yeah, I think it has me though. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think so, dude.
If it doesn't, fuck it.
He's just been talking.
We can like draw a stick figure.
Yeah. That's such a good idea. Just draw a stick figure where I'm
This is
sitting.
gonna be a good episode. It's just like laughing like retards.
It's gonna be a good episode.
I don't know. It's a lot of laughing, but if not, we'll say.
Okay, gentlemen, weren't we talking about 9/11 here? Let me finish.
Well, let's break off of fucking 9/11. Go to a different conspiracy.
Wait, no, because I gotta finish there. I know I'm
You're
there,
not done.
I'm not done. I'm close. So I got to the motive. All right.
Okay.
The motive is super important to have, especially like in a court of trial.
Right.
So we got the motive. So now all we need is the hard evidence, the action. And that shit is so easy to come by. First of all, has it not been recording?
No, it's good.
Oh my god. Imagine that was all gone.
We've had this issue before.
We did. We freaked out the first time it
I'd
happened.
be devastated.
Like, what the? Did it just stop? And then I turned it on. And it was
Okay.
still gone. You're good.
So all we need is the hard evidence, and that shit is just everywhere. Hold on, I have notes about this, but I'll try to remember from the top of my head. There's a coalition almost of these are professional builders, professional constructors. They build the fucking infrastructure of America with their hands. So they know this shit. They might not talk the smartest. They might not always have on a nice suit and tie. But when it comes to construction, these people know their shit. All right?
Yeah. So you're talking like union people?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking high up there people too.
Yeah.
And there's like a petition of 8,000 of those motherfuckers. Imagine 8,000 people. That's a lot of
can't.
fuckers.
Yeah.
And they're all constructionists. Okay? Because you had to be to sign this petition. And they all signed the petition saying, there is no fucking way World Trade Center Building 1 and World Trade Center Building 2 could fucking fall like that.
There is no fucking
extra
way.
no fucking shot. So you guys have never even heard about this. That World Trade Center Building 7 could fall like that.
Yeah. That's wild.
That is insane.
That's fucking crazy.
I got this shit from the fucking CIA official report, dude. I did my fucking homework on 9/11, okay?
I'm just waiting for you to go. Yeah, you fucking did. Dude, that would have been fucking amazing. Yeah, you fucking did. Compliment yourself. Oh, fuck.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
okay, so let me take you to this. Is what I'm most keen on here is World Trade Center Building 7. In the official CIA report, they state that World Trade Center Building 7 collapsed due to common office fires. Two huge things with that. And this isn't me saying this shit. This is the 8,000 constructors or whatever they're fucking called that built this country saying this.
Constructionists.
I like
Constructors.
constructors. So this is
You like what?
Did you just out yourself?
Back to the Diddy. Back to being Diddy.
Yeah. We just circled.
Should we talk about P Diddy for a little bit?
No.
Yeah, dude, 1,000 bottles of baby
1,000?
oil.
There's no way.
That is
There's
so
no
much.
fucking
Pictures
way.
of it.
That
There's
couldn't
pictures.
fill up this room.
Seriously?
Guys,
It's
guys.
literally he's got a fucking just a
Closet full
no
of it?
he's got just
It wouldn't fill up this
a
room.
countertop
1,000
like
more.
20 feet long.
Volts.
Yeah.
That shit wouldn't fill up this room.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah.
They said
Holy
up to 8,000.
What are you doing?
What
How
is
do you?
he doing with all that?
He was just stockpiling.
Is he drinking it? Is he
Maybe
drinking
no.
baby oil?
He knows. It's like Fallout. He has a bunker, and when shit,
There's
he
probably
knows
sex
he
slaves
know,
in the bunker.
He knows shit's
Yes,
gonna go wild.
There's sex slaves in the bunker, and he's like, I don't want me no dried up sex slaves.
Right.
I want mine nice and moisturized, nice and
Or
slippery
it's-
when
or
I
it's
force
just-
it in.
Oh, fuck.
No, but I think.
What the fuck, dude?
God damn.
That's what he was thinking, not me.
Yeah. Good. A good thing we established that.
There's
Um,
a couple people that have like hinted to
I
this
think-
being a thing.
I think, like, what if he had all that shit so because he knew the world was gonna end soon and he's gonna have people.
So he's like,
gotta stock up
No.
for this.
On fucking
And-
baby.
baby oil?
Yeah, so that he goes in his bunker and he just have sex for the rest of his life. For real.
Would you say forever young if you did that, like nonstop?
Yeah,
No
if you
sleep?
did a
Yeah,
adrenochrome.
Okay, back to fucking Hollywood. That shit.
Back to Hollywood.
That
Adrenochrome.
That shit's evil.
Yeah,
What
it
is
is.
that?
Can we agree on
What is
that?
that?
Have you
Adreno-
seen the movie Eyes Wide Shut?
No.
Oh,
What is
we gotta
adrenochrome?
watch it.
It's what is it, Nolan?
Was what?
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome?
Fuck.
I knew it was gonna happen.
I thought I had more.
I'm sorry. We're this podcast. I'm sorry for everyone watching and just being like, "What the fuck? What is happening?"
Think it's been a good episode so far?
For us, it has.
could
I don't
you-
really give a shit if like
What's
I care.
adrenochrome?
Okay, I'm guessing a Dreamcone is something like you put a little
I'm
baby
pretty
in.
sure. Okay, I could be
Hold
wrong.
on.
I could be wrong.
Uh.
But I think it's when you kill a child and then you take the blood right after they're, or you
they do
scare
that.
them, like it makes their something come out in their body, and then your body produces it when you get scared or frightened or die. And so then they drain this. They pull this blood. I don't know, but they pull the blood, and then that blood is like really powerful or something because you're freaking out. Your body's making this super power thing.
No, that shit is adrenaline. It's like, but it's
It's
like,
adrenaline.
It's,
It's
hella
adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like,
And then
because it's life or it's either you get this
Yeah,
adrenaline
right.
and you get the hell out of here or
Yeah.
you die.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, can I fucking interrupt
so
you for
then
1 second?
but then they just juice that and they're fucking live forever. Sorry.
Dude,
yeah, you go.
Trees, okay, think about this. I've thought about this before, but like trees have a want to live. Like trees are alive.
Are you saying trees have fucking like conscious? Like so
I may be hinting. Okay, I thought of this evolutionally. Okay, I thought of this instinctively. Trees obviously want to live, and they value that, and they value, which is crazy because we don't even value it as a society anymore. They value like repopulation. They value that shit more than anything. Okay, that is the number one thing they value. And I was thinking, I was like, why do trees grow thorns?
right.
Or why do trees grow?
So they don't get eaten, dog.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
why do they grow poison leaves?
So
Because they don't
get
want to be
eaten.
eaten.
Yeah,
they
wanna
don't want to be
stick
sickened.
around. They want to live.
They want to live.
Yeah.
Unless they wouldn't grow that shit. It's
True.
like it's the same, dude. Those thorns are our guns, basically.
Dude, they fucking
Because
those
why?
things are-
Okay, why do most people buy? Why do most people buy guns?
So they can stay alive.
Yeah, to like for self defense.
Yeah, and just
there's some people that buy guns just to go crazy with them. Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think in nature that's when like all these multicolored thing come from, like the real crazy fuckers. There's iguanas that are like 13 different colors.
Oh.
And I was like, that's a little extra. So I'm thinking those are their equivalent to our like hillbillies that own 30 weapons. But most trees are just normal, grow thorns, protect their offspring. We kill our own offspring. We devalue it so much. It has no meaning to it that we just kill it without second thought. Our own offspring.
That's pretty fucking wild.
Abortion?
That, like thinking about it like that sounds kind of crazy. Like that is our life basically.
Yeah, true.
Because that's why we do. We're not gonna always be here, and so we know that. And everyone just like, yeah, well, there's nothing we can do.
Have
We're
you
just
heard
like-
about that? The population decrease that's coming up.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, so
big
like when
one.
the
Dude,
boomers
big one.
die,
There's no
it's
one
gonna
working.
yeah, it's fucking we plummet. I
America's
guess.
good though.
Yeah.
America's got so many people that
'Cause
it's gonna
we're-
be good.
Yeah,
You know
we've got
idiocracy?
well, we've
That's
got-
what idiocracy is about.
But
Did you know that?
we've got the Mormons to save
There's
us.
no, okay. There's
Mormons will save
there's
us.
so many consumers right now, and we're only surviving because there's a lot of boomers picking. There's so many boomers picking up the slack in the workload. Okay, and so all these boomers are coming out real soon.
Okay,
And
I have
there's
something to
n-
say about that.
There's. That was rude. You can.
I just wanted to like note. Just go ahead and finish. What
No,
you're saying.
No, say what you have to say,
No,
man.
there's not workers to
Fuck.
produce them. So the consumer is still going to be growing, but the production is plummeting. Okay? And this isn't so bad for America. This is going to destroy China. This is going to destroy Russia,
Whoa.
especially Russia. That's why Russia invaded Ukraine now.
Wait, why is it gonna destroy Russia?
Because they have so many people. They're most
They,
more.
Oh,
more
it takes
than-
a lot of people to run their
No.
infrastructure.
They're losing basically like 90% of their workers.
Oh,
They're
That's
losing-
what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
takes so many people to run their infrastructure.
Yeah.
So
That
when
they're
So
gonna
this is
like the
the-
power
this is
plants
the
are gonna
last-
close down and
this is the
water treatment
last-
stuff like that.
time they would ever have the appropriate amount of young people for a war, because you need a lot of young people for a war, and this is the last time they were ever going to have their necessary amount of people. So that's why they invaded Ukraine when they did. That was a huge motive for them.
That's kind of that makes sense.
But this is going to destroy. It's okay. They're not going to like die out, or they're not like this isn't going to be like an apocalypse. It's just going to be a super bad depression. Okay, and America is low key. That's when America is going to see crazy exponential growth again. It's basically the world's gonna. What I predict is the world's going to go back to the way it was in like in the 1920s.
yeah.
like directly
and that's
after.
gonna come back. and then
It's going to be a
do it
forever
again.
loop, and you
Yeah.
know,
So, but-
eventually America's going to die out. But like
Are you
in
s-
our lifetime,
That's
But
pretty fucking
I-
wild. I have never thought about that. I have a little, and I'll tell the story I was gonna say earlier.
Sorry.
So this dude who retired as an electrician came into the shop, and I was talking to him, and he's like, whenever I retired, my van sat for 5 years or however long because I couldn't find somebody to do my job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nobody could do it. Could do his job. No, I don't want to talk anymore.
It's just my
I
beer.
no, I lost my fucking.
Yeah, so
I lost my train
this
of thought.
van,
He said his van
sat for like 5 years
years
before it got filled by
because there's no one to
possession.
do his
Oh
job.
yeah, and then he's talking about they were talking about craft.
Well, why didn't he do it?
'Cause
He was
talked-
retired, not disabled.
Fuck up, man. Then me and Tony got to talking about it and how that's going to end up being the failure of a lot of places because they're not training people to refill
Oh, yeah.
positions. So whenever that position's open and there's nobody to take it,
Then it's,
who's going to train
yeah,
them?
It's
But
You know
that's
what I mean?
happening at such a bigger level
Right, like,
level in Europe,
instead
in
of, like-
Asia.
Really?
America's gonna be good. Like I said, it's gonna go back to it like it was in the 1920s. You know, super self-focused, like building up American industries. That's when it's gonna revert back to 1920s America, and we're probably, if a big war doesn't happen, which if you use this same model of why Russia invaded Ukraine because then they were running out of young people, that same exact model applies to China, but tiny bit better than Russia, but not very well in North Korea. Super bad. Because no person who was living in the hell of North Korea wanted to have a kid. Okay? So, and the leaders know this. So, they know it is now or never.
But do you think we'll get there before we start our World War III?
Get where?
Get to that point where the population decreases.
Oh, yeah, we're already there.
It's
Japan.
it's
Like in the
starting.
next 3 or 4 years.
Japan is buying more adult diapers than they are baby diapers. We are
Wow.
already
Wow,
there.
that's wild.
We are already there.
So there's so much to think about now.
You got to be making this shit up.
No, that's
No,
as far as I know.
A guy wrote a book about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I did a bunch of research.
So have you
and
ever
stuff.
seen the movie Idiocracy?
No.
So basically, it's kind of a weird movie, but it's basically like the rich and smart people don't want to have kids because they don't want to kind of fuck the kids over. They want the kids to have the best life, and they want their life to streamline. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They want to wear it when it's best.
Yeah.
I thought of this too. Can you guys name me what's some of the things that kill you the most? Like what do we?
Fentanyl.
No.
Obesity?
Think like disease.
Oh.
Obesity, yes, but what was
Cancer.
Yes. Okay. One of the most common killers, well, among poor people.
Yeah.
Can you guys name me 5 famous people? Can you guys name me 5 people in power who
died
have
to cancer?
died
Wow, that's
of
pretty
cancer?
fucked.
No.
I'm sure there's fun. If this like goes there's gonna be some fucking nerd on the air.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
I hope so.
Well, you don't think they're gonna lie about it a little bit? Why isn't it happening on the same levels as happening with poor people?
Because they eat better.
Because they have
don't.
the-
No,
cure for
that's not what it
cancer.
is. Cancer can run in your family.
Well,
Yes,
yeah, but
they have a cure. There was something that
and they're not.
that's some spore probably that some
I don't
people
think that-
ingested and it affected their whole lives, and they can never get rid of it because they are gatekeeping the cure only to the rich.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think they have a
No,
cure
because
for cancer?
the rich want more money. And they
have
No,
enough money.
there's
So if they
more.
had the
There's
cure-
more money in treating cancer than there is
True.
curing it.
That's true. Yeah.
They have,
And they're
enough
getting
money.
they're getting loophole money from it.
Yeah, true.
That's how that fucking works.
You don't
I
think
know.
they sell it to each other?
I don't know.
Cancer?
No, cancer cure.
Yeah.
Because some of them are gonna have it genetically. Because that shit can't be genetic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But also, they're poisonous with our food. Our
Uh-huh.
food is poisoned, basically.
yeah, but cancer's been a thing long
no, but
before.
now it's worse than ever,
so-
and it's
our
going to
food's so
continue to
bad.
get worse
And-
because of all the fake, like all the
Chemicals.
red dye and
Yeah,
shit
shit.
that we're
Red
taking.
40.
Yes,
Red 40 party.
yeah, yes, and everything.
Yeah,
And then you've
it's
got
so much.
the sugar's fucking nuts. The sugar feeds cancer cells.
It does.
It feeds cancer cells.
They
That's
don't have to worry about it. That's
in-
why they're all so fat.
I know.
That's why they look so old,
Oh,
frail, and fat. But
'cause
yet
they don't have
get
to worry
heart
about it.
disease.
They don't have to worry about
don't
anything.
They don't get fucking all these. They don't get what's that joint shit called?
arthritis.
They don't get
yeah.
arthritis. They don't get any of that shit. But they look the worst out of anybody.
Like
How that doesn't correlate?
Joe Biden.
Dude, that guy was never president. That guy was never president.
He was made to be president. Looked like president.
He was a little puppet.
He was a puppet. I think Kamala was a puppet too.
Okay, this is what I'll say. This is my opinions on the election. What I think, because I don't think it usually matters at all. They are tied to some
That's what I'm saying.
big industry, big money.
Yep.
Bohemian Grove. But there's like, we'll get to that later. But there's like, so there's this club, obviously, all right, of the elites of the elites of the elites, and they run the country. And I think Donald Trump at one time was part of that club because he was up there. He was up there with all of them. He was going to Epstein's Island.
And he was super huge in the media. Everyone
He was
loved
part
him.
of that club.
Everyone loved him, yeah.
And then for some reason, they kicked him out. Like, just, they said, Donald, we're sick of your shit. Get out of here. And that just pissed him off tremendously. And that, in 2016, is when he ran for president.
You know,
he was like, you guys kicked me out of your club, and fuck you all, so I'm going to take you all on, and I'm going to get the White House.
He ran as a Democrat first.
I know, yeah.
Did he really?
In like 1982.
Yeah.
But that was like a shitty, like a publicity stunt. Not anywhere near his. And you know who liked him? You know who liked him in the media? You know who liked him in the rich? Nobody. That is the first. He was all friends with them. He was all great friends with him in the 90s. And then they kicked him out of his group. And he said, fuck you,
you know,
I'm going to be president.
I'm sorry, Lynn. I don't know if you know this, but Mac Miller wrote a song, Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came out in 2016 and said that he hated Trump. When the song was literally like saying that Trump was this awesome guy and he does all these cool things and I want to live like Donald Trump. And then when he like went against, he said,
I think he's talking about having money in that song.
Yeah, I don't
Living
know.
like Trump, I think, is more what he was. I've heard
Either
that
way,
song.
it was kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Hypocritical.
Yeah, but like,
Like he was brainwashed.
sure. Was what? Okay.
Maybe he hated himself. I mean,
He's like,
Probably
I
did. Didn't he
seriously.
kill himself?
Well,
Yeah,
he did.
He definitely did.
He was such a good fucking songwriter.
I
He was so
don't
good.
think
He was so
I don't
good.
think he killed himself.
Because he was happy.
He was depressed.
Yeah, that's why he killed himself.
He I think he basically killed himself. He overdosed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's what happened. He just killed himself.
No, I was gonna
He
say
was like,
I thought
I'm so unhappy. I'd rather be dead.
if his stuff was mixed with stuff,
But
it
like,
could have been inside.
there were so many songs. Like, what's this? Good News. Good News came out after he died,
yeah, he wrote
and that was
he
the
wrote
such.
that
is
He wrote that. He
suspicious.
basically wrote that and said, "I'm dying. This is like my." Everyone.
killed?
He talked about how terrible his life was, and it would be easier to pass on, basically.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sad.
and
Yeah.
then that came out after he died.
Did you listen to his first few albums?
I
was
haven't.
so
I haven't
happy.
sat and listened. to
He was
them.
just like pumped
Yes,
up, happy.
dude. It
Yeah.
was
He
like
had energy.
kids-
He had
kids
life.
up,
He had
yes.
life, dude. He had life, and he was just putting it on for the world to see.
Yeah.
He was actually like into
And
the
then it-
fucking
and then it-
No,
world.
I bet what happened is he got into Hollywood.
Yeah, and then he got
figured out how
depressed.
evil
How
it was
terrible everything
and
is.
how monstrous all the people were, and he like figured out the truth, and he couldn't live with it anymore.
I got fucking goosebumps.
That
dude.
I can
think that's
see
what
that.
happened?
Think
Yeah.
about how many celebrities get famous and then they're addicted to drugs.
Disney, dude. Yes,
True.
they're trying to
Disney.
forget.
Yes.
They're trying to forget the trauma.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Especially those kid actors.
Yes.
Those kid
Kid
actors
actors
get the worst.
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause they get raped, they get molested.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this sex offender. There was like a huge story. I'm sorry, microphone. There was this like huge story about it, okay? And everyone was outraged, but everyone forgot because we all have fucking fried out attention
What was his
spans.
name?
I can't remember his name because fried up attention span because I'm fucking.
He was
That's a
fucking
weapon,
fat.
dude.
He was
Those
fat.
fucking TikTok.
Josh?
You're thinking of
Josh
Feet Guy.
Peck.
Yeah.
Or no, not that person.
No.
Don something.
No.
Dan Schroeder, something like that.
No,
Yes,
that
Dan
was the
Schreider.
guy-
That's it. Yeah, Dan
but
Schreider.
There's another
He
guy.
was the pedophile.
Yes, no. There were
Schneider.
So many.
Schneider was the
Schneider.
There were
pedophile.
so many.
That's what I'm
of them.
talking about.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
was
yeah.
okay. So there's this sex offender. You know the Drake and Josh show?
Yes.
Yeah.
He did something.
That-
he
those
raped
guys,
Drake.
yes,
He
yes.
drugged him and he raped Drake basically, and Drake got all fucked up like that, and it was like a cycle basically.
Yes.
So when that happens, it turns into a cycle. So like Drake did the same thing to some kid, and like that's still indefensible and shit.
What the
But like
fuck?
he was traumatized and shit.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to cope with that trauma. So he's like, I don't want to be alone in this shit. So we went and brought him to
Yeah,
someone else.
that documentary made me just fucking want to puke. I
Okay.
listened to it, I was
I've
like,
got
There,
to
so
watch
there
this.
was
I've
there was
got
a
to
sex
watch this.
offender. There was a sex. It was one of the kids that worked with Drake, and he got caught doing this by like Drake's mom or something or some actor's mom, and they
was
called
his
the police
dad.
on him, and he got arrested.
Yeah.
And when he got arrested for raping, molesting one of his child workers, one of his child clients, like some 83 of his co-employees, like
Oh,
some of the
yeah.
top guys, some of the
Yeah.
top executives, all wrote letters of good character
Yes.
in defense of his name.
Yeah.
Known pedophile, known, we'll call him the known kid diddler. Okay, this guy is out there on some real gang
Kiddly.
shit,
Yeah.
diddling
Kiddly
kids. Okay,
And they went to
wrote him
the
83 letters of good character, some fucking insane number like that. All 83 of them boys knew what he was doing. They knew he was a pedophile.
they
So
probably
that's 83 pedophiles right there. And
Yeah.
what about the people that didn't write?
right.
Hundreds.
Like even if you don't do that shit, but you know that's happening, you're a fucking pedophile.
Mhm.
You know that's happening. You're okay with that?
Mhm.
No.
Dude, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
It is so disgusting. And I think Trump was a part of that group, or not like that section, but like the hive mind.
Mm.
And they kicked him out and he got so pissed off. So he said, you know how you guys always have puppets running the White House? I'm just going to take it from y'all. And he became president because
That's why they hate
kicked
him
out
so
of that
much.
group. Yeah.
What do you
And
think
I
about?
low-key, I think at the time he was nothing but sleazebag and no human.
Yeah.
But I think he, like, as the day has gone on, I think he's become more and more human.
I
Like,
think
more and more detached from the group. Because remember how fucking ruthless he was when he first got on?
yeah.
He's still pretty ruthless.
He's ruthless, but
fucking so funny.
He's just different. Like, you can tell something's different.
I
about
He's
think
him.
older.
if he
He's a little bit older.
if he spoke
He's
like
almost 8. He's 8 years older. Yeah.
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 Yeah, if he spoke like Obama, you know, like how Obama speaks, because he's a good fucking speaker. I mean, that's
So
why
is
he was
Trump.
president.
So is Trump.
Yes, but I'm saying like,
I know what you're
if he
saying.
didn't say the things that he did, he would be a
did?
fucking powerhouse.
He wouldn't be Trump.
I know.
He wouldn't
True.
be Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, think of this little dilemma here. If you know the trolley dilemma with the people,
No.
like, okay, so you know a trolley's coming and you see one person tied up. No,
Yes.
you see 3 people.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. And then there's like 100
Yep.
people on the other one.
So
Which one do you
have-
choose?
You have Harambe, right?
Yeah.
And if you do nothing, Harambe gets ran over. And then on the other track, you have the idea of Harambe. So if you pull the lever,
They both die.
no. If you pull the lever, you are killing the idea of Harambe. Harambe gets disappeared from history. There is no more Harambe. He is alive, but there's no more Harambe in our heads.
Like,
so he's basically dead.
Yeah.
We don't know of him.
Right.
Okay.
He's just
So
a- he's
what do
just
you
another
value more?
gorilla.
What do you value more? Do you value the actual life of Harambe, or do you
Whoa.
value
The knowing.
then do you know
The knowledge.
the
Wow.
knowledge of Harambe?
That's pretty fucking
Think about
nuts.
that.
That's pretty.
That's pretty
do
nuts.
you pull it?
I'd pull it. Hell yeah, I'd pull it.
I'm not pulling it. Dude.
Because then, no, I'd
I'm
pull
not
it
pulling
because you wouldn't have that shit on your mind.
I'm not.
Yeah,
pulling
but
it. 'Cause that
look,
was like a time of.
Here's the thing.
That
It-
like brought people together. That
If
was
we
like,
could
that
go-
was a time of that was like almost a time of healing,
I
like
know.
a time of good spirited fun.
Well-
Dicks out for Harambe.
yeah, but
That
like
shit was insane.
I think my personal opinion on time travel is that anything anything that you change in the past will affect the future.
Do you think Harambe has like?
So I
super
think
AIDS?
if you killed
Super
Harambe
AIDS?
or
Yeah, like he has.
if-
If you don't kill him, the whole world gets super AIDS.
If
Like
you-
a butterfly effect.
if you killed the idea of Harambe, then the world would become like
What if the world is just nuclear war? Like the only thing that stopped
wait.
Does
Wait,
the
wait,
idea
wait.
just disappear from your mind?
Yeah,
or
or-
everybody's?
everybody's.
So,
Nobody knows
But
about
that
Harambe.
still happened.
No, he
that-
lives.
Right,
He's just
right. No,
alive.
no. But his actions are still a thing. They didn't get erased from the past.
What do you mean?
So like,
He still killed
If
the
you
kid.
pull the trolley,
No,
the
no, no. Listen.
Think about it this way. This is like
No,
a super
no.
clear way, please.
I know-
5 seconds. If you pull the lever, the kid doesn't fall in the cage. If you keep the lever,
Okay.
if you don't pull the lever,
Okay.
That's
the
it.
monkey
That's
gets
what I
it.
That's what I was
need to
looking for.
know. Yeah.
Okay, there
So
we
then
go.
so then it would go back and change time.
Yes.
Okay.
But,
So
well,
I
see,
think
that's why I said, what if Harambe had super AIDS? And if he didn't
Right.
die that day, he'd just somehow give the whole world super AIDS.
or like yeah, no, we just go into World War III because Harambe didn't fucking die.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, like that's what I think. I love time travel. I fucking
Yeah.
love.
Do you want to? Yeah.
get into
I don't think
some
it's possible.
time
I think it
travel?
is technically. I think we do time travel every day. I think just
When
like,
we sleep, what do you think? What happens when we go to bed?
dude, when we sleep, that's
We
insane.
fucking time travel.
I don't think we time travel.
Do you think that our conscious dies and then we
Think
wake
about
up
this,
with
guys.
a
Think
new?
about this. Think about
No,
this.
because
Hold on,
you
think-
have dreams.
Right, but what are the dreams?
I hope I can find
Shit
this
that
clip for
you've
you
been
guys.
thinking about.
DMT. Where does
No.
DMT take you?
When
Fuck
when
up,
when
man.
to a different universe.
You
Almost.
fucking druggy.
So what if you go to
You
sleep?
fucking druggy.
What if we just don't remember our? Imagine though. What if when we go to sleep, we actually go to a different dimension every time? And
Okay,
you
guys, shh. Can we
are
watch
just
this?
pre-
Can we watch this?
We can't watch this on a podcast. But it's called right now, but
Inception.
Inception,
think
yes.
about-
That's Inception.
How do people describe the brain? What's like
An onion.
A consciousness?
no the adjective they use to describe the brain?
An organism?
Supercomputer.
Oh.
They say our brain runs like
No,
a
it's true.
They say that. They say
Yeah.
the way they describe it, the adjectives they use is they say our brain runs like a supercomputer that we just can't comprehend.
Yeah.
It moves, it works that well, and it's super fast.
Damn.
So let's say you're in the future and this supercomputer exists. Let's say you get bored one day
And you can do shit with it.
no, let's just say you get bored one day and you want to make a universe.
Oh,
Yes,
simulation theory.
Simulation
Simulation
It's
theory.
all a simulation. They describe
what's crazy?
they describe our brain as a supercomputer because that's what it is. Our brain is just some supercomputer linked to a high that some species we can't comprehend has so far advances in what our whole world. Look at how we have developed. We are gonna get to this. It's either gonna get turned off and we're in this. It all goes black there, or we're gonna get to where these people are. But they describe it as a supercomputer because it's all a supercomputer. No, it's all wires. It's all wires.
So you're figment of
we're
my
all code.
imagination.
We are all code going to a supercomputer.
But you're just a program.
Yes, we all are. We're all just simulation.
But I'm the main.
No, nobody is. We're all connected to the same person. Is the
But if your brain is a
And I'm
supercomputer,
thinking
wouldn't
it's the sun.
wouldn't it be
Because
making
what
the
the
world
hell-
around you? Your brain would be making the world around you.
We are not the supercomputer.
The world is in a simulation.
No, there is no world. Okay.
You shut the fuck up.
There
You
might-
could.
No,
I
know
could say
there is,
anything
know
that
there
I.
is. Shut the hell up for a second, please, because we're just okay. So look at the computer.
Okay.
Look at how many tiny parts are in that computer, right?
Yes.
Okay. I figured out what stars are. You look at the computer and what do you see? You see pixels, right? It's pixelated, correct? Look at it. It's super pixelated. You can see all like the tiny little dots, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we look up to the sky, what do we see?
Tiny little dots.
Tiny little dots.
So, but that would make
Maybe
us
that's
looking
the screen.
at the screen.
Maybe that's the screen of the supercomputer that they're watching us from. Because when you look up there,
Dude, I've got.
it's just tiny little dots.
So, do you know what Futurama is?
Yeah,
the show?
No.
Okay, well, that was fucking fantastic. First of all, that was great.
I could have kept going.
Sorry, but you should watch the entire series
Yeah.
of Futurama.
I've seen
I-
snippets of it.
Trust me,
Is it good?
it's a trip. It's
it
literally a fucking trip.
Really?
Yes, because like they'll build from the first episode to the middle of the season.
That's badass.
So like they'll go back and say this happened, and then you didn't notice it in the first episode, and then you'll be like, holy shit, they had that.
That's cool as fuck. I want to make a show like
But they go into a lot of super deep topics, which is kind of why I think I watched it when I was like 10, so it built my
so it, like,
fucking
made you
outlook
edgy?
on
It
life.
made you the edgelord.
Dude, edgelord at 10. Fucking major edgelord.
Were you like the fucking Rick? You know the Rick and Morty video?
Yeah,
Where it's the fucking
exactly.
like 110-pound kid doing like, if there's a god, it's me, motherfuckers.
That
He's
was
like
me.
110 pounds and slimy.
That was me, slimy as hell. but like they go into a lot of those topics. Like on the newest, because they have a new season.
Mm-hmm.
In the newest season, they go into simulation theory, and the professor makes a simulation. He shows the team, and then you find out that what you're watching is a simulation. Then it pulls out, and then it go back in. But you go through like 6 or 7 different
think about
levels.
this for a second. Well, we have simulations.
But it's infinity.
What the fuck is The Sims? A simulation. Okay, and that right there is the way...
But do you think that's
that
intelligent
right there-
life?
No, it's just code. We're just
Right.
code. So that right there...
Yeah, but we're intelligent.
Yes.
No, we're not. They give... Intelligence is just natural.
No.
Intelligence is
The
innate.
idea of a simulation universe or world is that they do their own thing.
Dude, does
We're-
AI have intelligence?
You're not run.
Does AI have intelligence?
Yes, dog.
AI have done its thing, just done its own thing. Have you guys heard about the Facebook 2 bots?
No.
Like they made 2 Facebook chat bots, right? And they put them in a chat room, and they had them talking English. And
Yeah,
like 2
and
minutes,
they came up with their own language.
They came up with their own language.
Yes.
Is that not intelligence? Do we not
What
come
the
up? How
no,
many,
fuck.
how
Yeah, it
many
is.
own languages
What
have we
the
come up
fuck?
with? How many own languages?
Serious?
We've come up with like 200 own languages because that's just our computer is so super that we have the capability of doing that. Our computers are so shit. The Sims don't have that capability. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
No.
fucking terrifying,
Also-
dude. That is fucking terrifying.
We are gonna make these people never made anything smarter than them, and that's why they're alive. We're about to make something smarter than us.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
We're
that's
gonna
pretty
die.
fucked.
Have
ain't
you
it?
seen
That's
that?
pretty fucked up.
Elon Musk, he like commented on that, and he said there's like,
guys, I've not been holding my mic right. I feel like I've been talking loud enough.
yeah, you have, but he said like he made a comment on the simulation theory, and he said there's like a really large percentage of chance that we're in a simulation.
We are in a simulation. I just proved
according
it.
to him.
I just proved it.
But you can't prove it until you can show us evidence.
Dude, is that not?
No,
enough
it's not.
evidence?
Elon
because-
Musk
how?
is the one
Unless
running
you
the
could be
site.
How
like-
is that not good enough
If
evidence?
you could just be like, hey, look at the sky, let's fucking take it down, and you can see the people looking out there, and then put it back up.
Do you not see the fucking?
You have to
dome
have
shape
some
of the
physical
sky?
evidence for me to believe that. In anything,
That's-
anywhere in life.
I don't think that's true because they're never gonna give us physical evidence.
Okay, so then
Some
we'll
things-
never know. We will never truly know. That's the problem, though. Unless you can
Okay, but
prove
we can
it.
still
It's like
believe.
science.
We can
It's like
still
science.
believe.
You have to be able to prove that the moon's there for the moon to fucking
Can
be
we
there.
okay, we may not know, but we can believe.
We can believe, yeah,
And
you can
what
believe
is
it.
fucking belief but one step lower than knowing? So what? We're one
True.
step lower. Oh shit.
What do you think
Oh,
God
no.
is?
What do you think God is?
Yeah. So, like, for us, not even simulation theory. This is just, what do you think?
I don't know because I feel like I was always like I was raised a Christian, so I feel like Christian is like
You
in
look
me.
at it at a Christian
But at
way.
the same time,
Like
I
a-
thought,
like
I
the-
thought about this through the simulation people. I thought about God through the simulation people, right? What is one thing that you can give these things that will always be like, well, no, it's not a simulation because God made us. It would be God. It would be the belief of something
Belief,
higher
yes,
than them.
yes.
Okay, so what are they? What are they? Anything but higher than us? To see them, to see the screen, we have to look up. We have to look high, and we see them. They are higher than us. So wait. So God is just like, God is like, they know there's something higher than them that's watching them, so they have something to live for. So they're not just all gonna kill themselves.
And then,
But it's not. It's just a mask over who really is higher. The
Right.
simulation people are higher.
yeah.
Maybe.
And then the simulation of that simulation people are higher.
Because at the same time, I still want to believe in God.
Right. Well, you have to. As a human, you kind of have to. If
See,
you,
that's what I'm saying. You
yeah,
have to
you
believe,
have to
in,
believe
something
in something higher than you, or
Yeah.
else
And
you're
like
gonna
simulation, that's just
go nuts.
depressing.
Right.
You will
I was
depress.
wondering. That made me think of what do you think thoughts? Where do thoughts come from?
Where are thoughts?
Where
It's
where
just-
does
The
thoughts.
supercomputer.
Okay, when you go to we go to something, you can type something, right? Just
Yeah.
type anything. Just type anything. Now hit enter. Don't just go like Google. Can you go to Google?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I thought of this funny, like a tier list thing. We could be like tier list of deep sea fish, which would give the best head. That would be a good tier list because some of them fish look terrible. Can we do that later? Can that be like the last
the
thing
fuck?
we do? Okay, so where did that come from? Zach, where did
Can we
that
listen
come
to
from?
this?
No. What?
Where did that come from?
What come from?
That. It wasn't there before. Where did it come from? Is that not what a thought is like? It's not there before, but it is now. I mean, something triggered it, but like,
Something triggers our thoughts too.
duh. We
We're
just don't have a
supercomputer.
keyboard. We are supercomputer, but we're not supercomputer. We're just
Dude.
connected to supercomputer.
We need another fucking 3 hours on this.
Is that good?
Yeah, we're at 1 hour
Really?
and 4 minutes.
Do we have to stop?
We can keep going.
Can we? Do you guys want to keep going? Can we do the tier list of fish?
We're not doing the tier list.
That's dude. That's
That would
such a
take so long.
no. It'd be such like a good Instagram reel though.
We'll have to get you back on, dude.
Yeah, we'll
I
have to
understand.
have you on again. Well, we gotta. People won't watch after an hour.
Really?
We'll be lucky if people stick through an hour.
I don't know.
After
I
an
felt
hour,
like
no
that
one
was pretty
watches.
entertaining.
By the way,
That was
Nolan,
pretty fucking.
Chase is gonna
entertaining.
watch it, I'm sure.
Chase will watch. Yeah. for
Okay, I
sure.
gotta say.
Say something. What did you say? Say it again, please. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you stuck around, remember to like and subscribe. And yeah,
Make sure to hawk to spit on that thing.
is that how she end her podcast?
Guys, cue laugh. Cue laugh.
Okay.